Hello, I'm Dr. Garrett Clark. I'm a board-certified internal medicine physician and fellowship-trained integrative medicine physician, and I wanted to speak to you all a little bit today about the coronavirus. Um, Clearly, it's all-encompassing our world today, and so we're getting a lot of questions about it, and it's still a lot of myths. Believe it or not, I'm still hearing, some people still think it was originally transmitted through Corona beer, or not the case. That is not the case. Despite what the memes may tell you, this virus has no association to Corona or any other beer. Okay, the the word Corona, in terms of the coronavirus, the word that part of the word Corona is derived from the Latin word meaning crown, and the reason why scientists call the coronavirus by that name is because on electron microscopy, so with an electron microscope, the virus looks like it has that outer appearance of a crown or a corona, and it's an RNA virus, so you need an electron microscope to see it. It's so small that you need an electron microscope to see it, and which leads me up to the next issue that I wanted to address, is that there's a lot of bantering about masks and why now we're asked to wear a mask, or it's recommended that we wear a mask, whereas before they were telling us not to wear a mask. I can't say for sure why the initial policy was the way it was. I can tell you that these viruses are very, very small. I mean, you can't see them, so it's true that it is truly an invisible enemy. But as such, when you are wearing a cloth type of mask, certain virus particles can go through even the fabric of the cloth, and you need a special mask, an N95 or an N100 even mask, very filtrating mask to catch those particles. And initially, I think the worry was, if people were going to go around with masks, that it would breed a false sense of security, perhaps. But in any event, having some sort of covering over your nose and mouth now is recommended because we're seeing that this is a very virulent virus. I mean, it's very infectious, and anybody's, my speaking, certainly sneezing and coughing, but even speaking now is known to transmit the virus, and having some form of covering protects not only you from spreading it, but also you from getting other people's respiratory droplets. And so, and of course now, if you have a mask you can take off and wash, that is recommended. And so that's probably, that coupled with the fact that we are short of the actual N95 respirators in the medical community, albeit we're starting to have an uptick in production. There's still many, many places where we're just not getting the mask. So a homemade mask of any kind is going to hopefully help reduce the spread. And lastly, for this segment that I wanted to talk to you about is hand washing. And I hope by now this is, I think this is just ubiquitous on all the talk shows and all the newscasts, is that you really, really, really have to wash your hands incessantly. I think that a lot of people, for as far as touching your face, I touch my face without knowing it so many times a day, and if you just get in the habit of washing your hands all the time, even if you forget that you touch your face, at least your hands will hopefully be clean. Now, of course, we want you to try to be mindful and not touch your face, and you keep working on that every day. But if you can wash your hands before and after you go to the bathroom, before and after you're taking off your mask, putting on and taking off your mask or your gear when you go out to go shopping for things. I know we're under a stay-home order, but you know, you need food, and when you do go out, wash your hands before, wash your hands after, pretty much everything, and can keep your nose and mouth covered when you're out in public. And hopefully we can mitigate the spread of this, and hopefully this will end soon. So I think that's it for now. I'm going to do some more segments and try to answer some more questions as we move forward. But I wish everyone well. Stay safe.